Hi, welcome back to my channel. Happy new moon. Thought I would do a quick reading and just see what this new moon is ushering in for us. We're currently in the dark moon period, and that's the darkest part of right before the new moon. So it starts to come into play. So you may be feeling some triggers, clearing some emotions, underlying patterns. So if that's where you are, just embrace that, right? Embrace that and see how that goes. Today I'm going to be using a couple decks. We're going to check in with our guides, our source, and see what this new moon may be ushering in for us for the next 2 weeks to get us through the rest of July. And I'm going to be starting off with this deck. Hope you can see it. My soul sister Elizabeth from Beach Angel Tarot made this deck, and she sent it to me, and I just love it so far. The energies are very beachy, calm, peaceful, and just get to the point. So let's get started. What is this new moon? Just kind of showing us what we need to know. This new moon in Cancer, it's actually the second new moon in Cancer. And we're still kind of closing up the energy of the eclipses too. So a lot of energy going around. So what is this new moon in Cancer? What do we need to know? Oh, that's way too many. I'll just keep the couple that was up on top, but I feel that was way too many. So we're just going to put them back in, and there we go. So, psychic, nostalgia, and emotional rush. So it feels like we may be looking a little bit into our past, some of the emotional wounds, you know, maybe as a child, and kind of just reviewing. Maybe there was a particular situation that you're thinking back on. It doesn't have to be a negative situation. It could be a childhood memory. But this is bringing you emotional rush during this new moon time, and also enhancing our psychic abilities, our knowing, our inner faith. And so this may feel like it could be very emotional, touching back to a childhood memory or something that might have happened. And for some reason, it feels like this, I mean, to me, it looks like a devil's fork, right? And so it could be some dark emotional feelings from childhood that are resurfacing for you to finally clear. 11 reduces down to 2. So you may be focusing on, I'm just looking at his tattoos, kind of looks like dragons. But he feels very stiff, right? This feels like a statue. So it almost feels like he may be frozen in a time when something took place and you're trying to work through that. And this new moon, this dark moon right before the new moon, is going to help you usher in through that, clearing these emotions, almost frozen in time, and tune you into your psychic abilities, fortune telling, crystal ball. But she looks like a statue as well, frozen in time is what I'm seeing. So you're thinking too much. You're frozen in this mind cycle, and they want you, the new moon wants you to focus on your third eye, your abilities to come out of this and know that it's just everything is happening for your highest good, a higher reason. It may feel turbulent, you know, the emotions may rush in and rush out, especially if you're connected to somebody else, and you may be feeling some of their stuff as well. So let's see something that this new moon can see from high above that we may not be able to see right now. Something this new moon in Cancer may see high above that we may not be seeing right now. And this could be something, you know, that you're looking forward to. Let's just see what comes up. I'm really having a challenging time with my throat chakra. So it feels like many of you may be needing to speak your truth, tap into that throat chakra, and you know, let your feelings out, speak your truth, and know that it's safe for you to speak your truth. And that doesn't necessarily mean forceful, it just means gentle. And something that they can see high above is that this new moon is ushering in new life. And it's beautiful, right? Because that's what the new moon is for. It is to help us focus our intentions on what we may desire to manifest right here in this time. And so this also reminds me of an ultrasound picture, because, you know, you can see the outline of the baby and the new life within you, and it kind of goes back to this, right? Because this is a picture as well. So this may bring you back to your childhood once again, and it can even bring you back as far as in the womb, things that you are clearing right now. And so kind of, you know, this just kind of confirms that you will be moving through this emotional rush, this childhood memories, into a new life. And this is where you're going to be able to create your expression, you know, who you are, what you are, and being able to speak your truth. I also feel like you may think your life is a mess right now, but you know, the spilled paint, and we have looks like blue, red, and orange possibly. So throat chakra, again, I see the blue is really sticking out for me. And so you may feel like you've said something that has created a mess, or you may be feeling like your life is a mess. But look at what, you know, this spilled paint has created a beautiful picture. And so just tap into this creative side of you, your creative expression that you may feel is a mess, but others may feel is beautiful, right? The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So it's also what you see here. So, you know, since the moon, the new moon and new life, this is something they can see high above, so it is coming. I also, the ring is, for some reason, they showed me focusing on the ring. So the circle of life, it may be that, you know, wedding ring, wedding proposal, or some kind of confirmation that there is a connection. Number one is beginnings, new life, new moon. I also like how it's, you know, there's not a lot of color in this, nor is there in this. It's like black and white, but mainly to me, it looks gray. It's not black and white. Here it is a little bit, but it looks more of a shade of gray to me. And this for sure looks like a shade of gray. And then new life is in bright red, bold lettering. So it's more of not seeing black and white. It's more focusing your energy into the middle ground, to the grayness of it all. Everybody has their opinion. It's not right or wrong or anything like that. It's just a new way of seeing is almost with these psychic abilities is coming to my mind. And so what is this new moon showing us? Something we may need to do right now, and they kind of already focus on that we may be, going through some childhood wounds and memories. But what else is there that we need to do right now? Focusing our energy, what the new moon wants us to do right here, right now, possibly within the 2 weeks remaining of July. I really do love this deck. I'll put Beach Angels Tarot link to her YouTube. And I do believe her Etsy shop is open right now. If not, she kind of opens it and closes it pertaining to her time. So what is the new moon? Something we need to do right now. So I love it. Beach time and energy healing. So we need to maybe take a break, read a book, read a magazine, put our feet in the sand, pack a bag, go to the beach and kind of let everything go. And within this, the space is when we can do some energy healing. Her heart chakra is lit up, card 22. Sorry, I'm just seeing as what I feel here. Having fun. I know we're still in somewhat of an isolation, and most of the beaches that I know of are closed, but that doesn't mean we can't still find a way to bring ourselves to the beach and put our feet in the sand, packing your bag, taking your shoes off, and just relaxing. And this helps heal not only you, but the energy of the earth. I also feel maybe some new learning, something with the book or teaching new knowledge, tapping into this newness of your psychic abilities, lighting up your heart. Again, a very strong feeling of not only healing yourself, or as we heal ourselves, we also heal the ones around us, and this then echoes back into the collective. And for some reason, the white, it's almost, I don't know, something with this white headband is drawing my attention, almost like purity. It's like the mask is not on her face. It's the purity. She's showing the world her colors. Her hair is kind of messy. It just kind of feels like just being you, right? Just tap into who you are and just be you. And this will help heal you. And maybe a secret that the new moon knows that we do not. A secret that the new moon knows and we do not know. A little peeky week of what may be coming up in the next 2 weeks of this new moon, 2 moons. So maybe between this new moon and the full moon, which would be 2 weeks. It's almost, it feels like they don't want to tell me the secret. The card's not coming easily. This one seemed forced. So it's almost like they want to keep the secret to themselves. The new moon, okay, there we go. And survivor and success. And then the artist. the artist I feel is creating, tapping back into your creative expression. You know, you feeling that your life's a mess, or your art is a mess, or, you know, maybe something that you work on you feel is a mess, but actually it's not. And I'm feeling like this flower on his third eye is coming out. It looks like poppies. It looks like it just feels like flowers of all seasons, right? You know, here's little pine, peacock feathers. It looks like some berries. So this just feels like your art that you feel is a mess is actually beautiful, and it's for all seasons, which to me also means it's for everybody. So why not share it with everybody? And I'm also seeing this word separated. Art is T. Like it's artist to a T. So if you've been doubting something that you're creating, stop. And I feel that's the secret they want you to know. Because this brings you the success and will put you into that survivor mode, meaning you can survive. You're paddling your boat just fine. There's no water in the boat. You're safe. It's card number 33. 33 to me means a lot. Trinity, you, me, God. So just kind of tap in that your secret, what they have for you may be something different, but the pictures may show you. This looks, there's the word lab. So it's almost like what you're creating in the lab, what you're researching, you have the key to the success. Elephant are strong, they don't give up, they stay together as a family. So whatever, sorry, I'm just looking here at this circle, almost looks like the same with the new life circle. So whatever it is you've been creating that you think is a mess, and this could even just be your words or who you are, right? It's actually not. It's not a mess. It's artist. You're being art, and you have the key to the success for this experiment, this lab, whatever it is you're creating, whether you're creating a project or a relationship. It just feels really that you're going to have the success. You're going to be able to survive this. And it almost feels to me that you are assisting people in surviving. Perfect. So something coming soon. Something coming soon. And 2 did come up, but I feel like 1 more, and there's a few more, so a lot is coming soon. Ooh. So we have abundance, isolation, the ancestors, zest of life, and seduction. And this is something that's coming soon. So you're going to have abundance in whatever this you're trying to create. You know, they already showed us that there's going to be success, and it is going to bring you abundance in all forms, not just money. It's going to bring you joy and happiness and help you survive. Okay? Isolation. Now, I pulled this card for myself a couple times, and I asked Elizabeth with Beach Angel Tarot, you know, does this mean I'm going to stay in isolation? Does this mean I am isolated? And it can be just that, isolation. I know some states are going back into isolation. Here where I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, we are considered quote unquote a red zone, whatever that may mean. So it can be physical isolation still. But I think what they're saying, if this is you and you are in some sort of isolation, whether it's isolation from the world, in a relationship, it's going to be a good time for you to focus and create, instead of focusing on being in isolation or the reason why you're in isolation. Take that time to create what it is that's going to bring you that abundance and that success and that new life, right? But what Elizabeth had said to me is that, you know, this is an angel. She's out of the cage. She's not in isolation. And she even had said that she's bigger than the cage, so there's no way she could fit in the cage. I see a shadow of the cage. So you may be putting yourself in an emotional isolation, you know, stuck in those emotions that just keep you stuck, right? I do see a lot of shadows and a storm, but she's free. She can get up and fly away, walk away, right? So if for some reason you find yourself in some sort of isolation, then take that time to create what it is that you have been drawn to. And the ancestors are going to be helping you with it. 5-5, you know, change. You're grounding something in. Your ancestors, the trunk, you're in the trunk. You are grounded and you are supported with help from your angels, your fairies. This kind of reminds me of fairy energy. You know, you're not alone, and you will be getting a lot of assistance through this, trying to move forward. I just really feel that it's time to create and bring back the zest of life. You know, to me, it's, you know, lemons are sour, oranges are sweet. See them for what they are and just embrace the zest for life. You may have some sour days and then some sweet days, or they could be minutes or hours. So embrace the zest of the situation, embrace life. 8 is infinity, continuous. And I love the smell of oranges and lemons. So maybe wake up your senses with candles, incense, or, you know, fresh fruit. Anything to keep you alive is kind of, and I don't mean physically alive, or it could be, but like emotionally alive, vibrationally, spiritually alive. And this brings in some seduction. You know, bring in the zest and the seduction in your life. Whatever this may mean to you, this could be a sexual seduction. It could be in a relationship. It could be, you know, the seduction of working on your creativity. For some reason, she has a whip, and it's bringing me back to this emotion, this, you know, pitchfork or devil's fork or whatever. And it's almost like embrace that part of you, that wild side, that sexy side. Another 8. So it's nice. What's coming soon is, you know, embracing all that is, embracing the zest of life, your seduction, the creativity within you. And something coming soon, or that was something I think that was something coming soon. So that is what's going to be coming. You're going to embrace who you are a little bit more. You're going to be tapping into your ancestors, and you're going to be getting and opening up that psychic and that third eye chakra. So you're definitely becoming more aware of what's going on, who you are, and how to present that to the world. And don't think it's a mess, because it's not. And once again, your mess could be somebody else's beauty. And so we're just going to touch into love. Of course, all of this could have been applied to love and your relationships, but we're going to focus just now on what this new moon may be bringing in for our love, romantic relationships. The bottom card of this deck is Door to Your Heart. Who can enter? It's number 7. It's, you know, who can enter is somebody who's who you allow in, who is on the same spiritual path as you, or at least exploring. The door is locked, but I don't feel it is, because you can just, it almost looks like, you know, what am I seeing? They're bringing me to the green, obviously, heart chakra, but it's also bringing me to, it's making me feel like a clover, lucky. You know, just as you have the ability to your success, you have the key. Who are you going to let in? Who's deserving of your love? Who's worthy of your love? And it's also not being afraid to unlock that door and open it. So we also have reconciliation. Let your friends help and trust. So someone from your past is returning to your life. You know, maybe you have been in isolation and they are now returning. Maybe you've been isolating yourself and now you're kind of returning to within yourself. I also feel this is a balancing of the masculine and the feminine within you to, you know, start creating this life that you desire. And let your friends help you. Ask for support, especially from your ancestors. They are here. Ask for you from your friends, your family. You know, it looks like she's getting ready for a wedding to me, and all your friends are there to help you get ready for that meet. This angel or Cupid looks or has a crystal ball. Like, they see the future. They can see outside of yourself. You know, you may get yourself so stuck in this place that you can't see. So ask for an outside vision, because something is coming back. You're going to have an opportunity to create what it is you desire with this zest for life and the seduction that you have within you. But you need to trust. In order to open this door, you need to be able to trust. It feels like he has a magic wand. You know, this situation is calling you to have faith. Faith, trust, embracing who you are. And let your friends help you, knowing that you're not alone. Sorry, I'm just seeing. Right away with this one, I'm seeing the flowers, right? They're the same as you attract the romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, by embracing who you are, by tapping into that creativity and working on yourself, your art, working on who it is that you want to be. That's an attraction to other people when they see you in your power. you know, stop and smell the flowers, obviously, you know, take that beach time for yourself. But these two, you know, be that artist of your life. And this is, you know, I pulled this for the July reading. So it's just confirmation that's still in this month of July, and you can go back to my July reading and see that you're still working on this true love. You're still creating this. And this, you know, my July reading in the beginning, and that reading was breakthrough. That's what I placed it, because you're having all these breakthroughs and focusing and having help. And so these two really do tie in. So just, you know, to me, confirms 100% that this new moon is just ushering in for us the rest of this month to kind of, like, it almost feels like putting, you know, you've already baked the cake, the cupcake even. I'm seeing a cupcake, not a cake. You've already mixed the batter. You've put it in the cake tins, right? You created this beautiful batter. You placed it in these tins that are going to bake it up to what it is that you want. I already even feel like you've baked it and it's ready to come out of the oven, and then you're going to frost it, put the decorations on, and add the cherry on top. You know, you're in that part of July, it feels like to me. So you've already got the foundation somewhere in there. You've already made the batter, and so now it's creating the beauty of this cupcake. And the true love is just kind of like the cherry on top. It's the completion of the presented project, your art piece. Wow, I don't know where that came from, but hopefully that will resonate with somebody. And it just feels so calm and peaceful. So, oh, and bottom of the deck, romantic feelings. If you were questioning, I'm not sure if this card came up for July as well, but your feelings are real and worth exploring. You know, just trust. So let me see if I pick anything up. It just feels like it's all falling into place. It feels like, you know, each one of these cards is like a piece of the puzzle. And by the end of July, by going through this new moon, and it feels like the puzzle is going to be complete, and you're going to have time to look at the beauty of the puzzle that you've created. So, woo! Thank you for watching. If you've made it to the end of this, because there's some nice surprises. Please like and share, and if you have any comments or if this resonates with you, let me know. If you want a personal reading to see what this new moon may be ushering into your life, just reach out to me. Also, again, this deck was created by Beach Angel Tarot, and you can find her on YouTube. I think she has an Etsy shop and Facebook. I will put her link in the comments below. So awesome. Thank you. Love, sending you all love, peace, and unity.